You must enter the conversation going on in the mind of the prospect. You will hear me say that over and over and over again. And we as salespeople must adjust how we sell to match how the prospect buys. So bear with me. In the 12 Weeks to Peak program, I have you do new things. So I'm figuring out this tripod. Got the home to myself for a minute, which is unusual. So just got back from the gym, make a little breakfast, and got the pan on. Make a little breakfast, and so bear with me. All right. Trump is making changes, right? They're cutting U.S. aid, cutting all this funding. And one of my daughters is a teacher. And like most teachers, she is kind. She is empathetic. And, she says they cut some environmental and natural resources. So, okay. And she says, it's only 1% of the budget. And from that, they fund the park rangers, which are, a fraction of that 1%. And, I told her, I get it. It's, 'cause, again, being a teacher, she takes kids to the park and the rangers educate them. And so it's all well and good. But I told her, and again, because I'm trying to quote unquote sell her. Really, I'm trying to assuage her fears that all of this is bad. This is all new. This is all a change. And I understand a lot of people are freaking out. There's a lot of guilty people that are freaking out because they're going to get caught, but that's a whole nother story. But, like I said, we must adapt how we sell to match how the prospect buys. We must meet our prospects where they are and bring them to us. Okay? Bring them on a little journey, because people don't change their mind. People come to a new conclusion when they are given new information and have a new understanding. Okay? Because information is not enough. The world is awash in data and information. How do you get knowledge and wisdom from that information? So, what I told her is, imagine you're making $36,000 a year as a teacher. But, there's my dog. But you're spending $48,000 a year, living beyond your means. And in the process, you've amassed $36 million in debt. And now your bank and your credit card company have told you no more. Things are going to be cut off. So after you cut Netflix and you do your nails at home and you stop eating out, you stop going to Starbucks, you're still $1,000 a year over. And let's say you've got your Ring doorbell and it's $3 a month, $36 a year, 1% of your budget. Would you cut it? And again, you don't have a choice because there's no more credit. And so things, your vendors will just cut things off for you. Electricity, insurance, whatever. Does that 1% matter? Yeah, it starts to matter. Now, we can get into the argument about the U.S. has money and they print money and the Federal Reserve and we're the global reserve currency, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. But all that's changing. It changed for Great Britain in the early 1900s. It changed for Rome. It changes for everybody. So we can't continue spending like drunk sailors forever. So change is upon us. But again, I'm not trying to make a political argument. I'm just trying to give you an example of persuasion, persuasive conversation, negotiation, understanding, seeing things from the vantage point of your prospect. Okay, your prospect must feel like you're on their side, that you're not sitting across the table from them, that you've walked around the table and you're sitting on their side. They have to feel, we talk about you must be People buy from people they know, like, and trust. The reality is we now have a bunch of professional visitors who just want to be known and liked. Knowing is 1%, liking is 1%, trusting is 98% of the equation. So the prospect must feel like they trust you. The only way they'll feel like they trust you is if you listen. It means you don't interrupt. It means you don't lecture. You don't jump to solving. You don't jump to diagnosing and prescribing until they feel heard. Okay? So how do you get your prospect to be comfortable feeling that they've been heard? That's always the goal, right? So if you want to get better at that, got some links in the bottom, links in the description. I got a pinned link as well. Free report. The number one reason your sales are down, your stress is up, and you're running on empty. Go get you one of those. Get you that report. If you need additional help, check out my inner circle. Check out my book. Oh, there's my, what are you, third daughter? Oh. She never brushes her teeth.
I'm just looking for coffee.
There's coffee. She never brushes her teeth. She knew I was recording. She wanted this document. I'll have to chop that out because I only speak the truth. I only share true videos. And Mary Claire, I didn't even know you owned a toothbrush, but it's good to see. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll go sell something.